had a grand total of 1 job in my entire life, and I got fired from it. Just take a moment of silence for me as a human being. So in the beginning of last summer, I was a lifeguard at a retirement home. And let me just tell you, I was more at a place than a bull in a china shop. An elephant at a mouse convention. More at a place than me in high school. That's saying something. So anyway, here's some stories from my only job that I've ever had that lead up to me getting fired. To start off, being a lifeguard at a retirement home means you basically do nothing. I mean, you have like those 2 old guys that come at the end of the day to go swim around a little bit, but like other than that, they're just roasting in the sun. The whole reason you're there is to make sure that none of them actually cook. Anyway, my first day on the job, no one showed up to the pool. And I mean, sometimes I enjoy being alone, but 8 hours alone at a pool, they go crazy. The following day, a few people came by and literally just sat there. The highlight of the day had to be when the old lady went into the clubhouse and put on the sound system. I was expecting, you know, you put on the hits or something like that. No. All I hear is, all shook up. Now, I'm not complaining about classic music. Honestly, I love it. The thing that really made it the highlight of the day was when they all started to get up and dance to it. Now, just imagine me sitting there, you know, by the pool, doing my lifeguard thing, and all of a sudden, like 5 senior citizens get up and just start jamming it. Yeah. I felt like I was at like a senior prom, but for actual seniors. There's a lot of things that happen when old people dance. About 2 weeks into my job, I realized that I literally had to do nothing. Even some of the really nice old ladies were like, yeah, just go inside. We're not gonna, come on, no one's actually in the pool. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go inside and eat my mac and cheese. So I'd go inside the clubhouse, sit there, eat my food, watch some Netflix, hang out, and then go home after the day. The one problem is that my manager would have these surprise attacks. Not really attacks, but like, you know, showing up. So I had to develop some kind of defense, you know, in case he actually showed up and I was sitting there at the desk inside the clubhouse with my feet up watching Orange is the New Black. And those defenses were tested when he sent in spies. I had split the senior citizen home into 2 groups, the good old people and the bad old people. Like, you know, you got the nice old ladies and the old supervillains from like the movies. And I knew exactly who would not tell on me and who would, but one day only the people who would tell on me were walking in and out of the clubhouse. I immediately picked up on this and went outside back to my post and started to do what I was actually supposed to do. It got boring so fast. You could only get Wi-Fi from inside the clubhouse. That was the biggest problem here. So, what do? I go back into the clubhouse. I really honestly didn't care about this job, as you could probably tell. And I think those old people who were gonna tell on me actually did tell on me, because a week later he came in with my replacement, who I didn't know was my replacement at the time. But surely he would be soon. Now, in all the time that I actually worked there was only about 10 people under the age of 60 that came to the pool. 10. There were 10 young people. There's this one little kid who literally kicked me in the shins anytime that I told him, you know, don't swim away from your grandmother, like, she can't swim, so don't swim away from her. And there was also this group of teenagers who would come by the pool, I guess, who were friends of somebody who lived there, so they, you know, got free pool time. Now, one of the days that I was actually doing my job, a bunch of these teenagers were in the pool, and the way a teenage boy acts around an attractive teenage girl is much like any other being trying to impress. And me being me, I'm so smooth and good around women, tried to impress them. You know, because I'm the cool lifeguard. So, you know, I'm just chilling, sitting back, relaxing, drinking my iced tea, when all of a sudden a solidified thing goes into my mouth. I'm still not sure what that thing was to this day. But that solidified thing in my iced tea caused me to almost throw up. So I left my post and ran to the bathroom because I was like, I'm gonna throw up. And at that exact moment that I left my post, my boss showed up. So anyway, with all these things adding up, and apparently the fact that I didn't put the key to the clubhouse back, which by the way, 3 out of 10 times that I showed up for work, the key wasn't even there and I would have to break into the clubhouse on my own. So, I'm not the only one that's doing this. But apparently the guy who went in after me the following day wasn't as smart as I was to break into the place and called the boss and told him that I didn't put the key back. Me. Yeah. Put the blame on me. Anyway, to spoil the story for you, I got fired. I've never danced so hard in my life. I hated that job. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a big thumbs up. Can we try to get 15,000 likes in this video? That'd be awesome. Anyway, that's all. I will see all of you who are going to Playlist Live on Thursday. And for those of you who aren't, I will see you guys next Monday. Peace out, love ya, and goodbye.